Hey guys, welcome. This is a fragment from my brand new mini course called Textures. I'm gonna let the work speak for itself, enjoy the show, and if you like what you see, consider joining the entire mini course. I'll drop the link in the video description, and I'll see you in class. For my silk ribbons, I decided to go with purple, but as always, we have to prime them with white charcoal. When working with silk ribbons, I like to establish the texture of the ribbon as soon as possible. So I'm always coloring in the direction that the ribbon actually flows. There are two ways to start with white charcoal. You may wish to just color the entire ribbon in pure white, but following the direction of the ribbon strands. Or you may do it this way and add just the highlights to the parts where the ribbon curves. Either way is fine. Just understand that if you're doing the whole thing in white, it's going to be a little bit difficult to add really dark contrast in the end because you will always be struggling with that white undertone. But if your ribbon is going to be very light colored in the end, for instance, if it's a light yellow ribbon, a gold ribbon, a light pink ribbon, a light blue ribbon, anything like that, that will be fine. But if it's going to be a dark or a bright colored ribbon and you need that high contrast in the end, I would do it this way so that you're not limiting yourself in any way. Now that the white highlights are done, let's add our first color. I picked a nice purple. There's no right or wrong here. You can pick any color that you like. It will still work as long as you're placing your pigment in the areas that make sense for the curve of the ribbon. And as always, working on a silk ribbon, we're always working with the direction of the fabric strands. That creates for a really cool texture effect. So no more circular shading, only line shading. For my blender pencil, I'm using a light cream, and that's something I like to do a lot if I'm working with purple. I like bringing in creams, yellows, and oranges to bring out the best in each of those colors. The purple that I chose is on a cooler side, so if I don't bring in anything a little bit warm here, I'm running the risk of making my ribbons look a little bit too metallic. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for silk. So since I already established the slightly golden yellow light on the porcelain face, it makes sense to bring in a little bit of a yellowish pigment here on the ribbons. But you can use any other light colored pencil for your blender step. It can be the 20% French gray, it can be the Prismacolor white, or you may not even need a blender pencil if your gradient transition is already very smooth and attractive. For my next purple, I chose something that's a little bit more on the fuchsia side because, like I mentioned before, it was starting to look a little bit too cold, a little bit too metallic, and I want this whole composition to be very vibrant and cheerful and very much in the pink and red realm. So this fuchsia color just makes a little bit more sense for my ribbon. And finally, for our super high contrast, we're going to come in with black and add it just to the darkest areas where the ribbon is about to overlap itself. And that's it. Our first carnival mask is done. I think it looks fantastic. I hope you had fun coloring along with me. In the next video, we're going to start our second mask and I'm going to teach you some other textures. I thank you kindly, and I'll see you in the next lesson. If you enjoyed this video, first of all, thanks for the thumbs up and the subscription. And second, I hope I'll see you in class. I dropped the direct link to the mini course in the pinned comments below. The link to the academy is also in every video description, so just swing by, check it out. Remember that all courses have free previews. If you want to see more of the content of this course, just check that out before committing to anything. I'll see you in class. Bye.